Okay. Okay. So here we are in base environment, right? So in base environment, if we have to change the environment, what we do is Conda ACTIBAT, Conda activate, then you have to type environment name. Okay. So if you do that what happens now you went into my environment, my env new environment. So now I want to open Jupyter here. For opening Jupyter notebook, I just have to type command JUPYTR dash notebook. Okay, now this is opened. Anyway, this Jupyter and all those things can also be typed from searched from here also, right? You don't have to worry about this command only. So here you will find the Jupyter. You just have to change here my environment, and then there will be Jupyter, and you just click here. Okay, from your user interface also. So no problem. Same thing, it's the same thing. Here you will find Jupyter notebook, and if you click on launch, so it will open the same thing, like as it is opened here. Okay. Now if I click on new file, new Python file is not supporting, I don't know. Let me password 1234566. Okay, here if you go, if you click on new Python, now this will open new tab. Maybe Internet Explorer is not getting supported in Jupyter, so you just open this thing into like Chrome. Okay. So all you have to do is you just have to start a server. You just have to start a server, and just in the notebook, just in the Conda environment, what you have to do is you just type Jupyter-notebook, it will start a server. So when it starts server, you can just type localhost colon 80, localhost colon 8888, and it will automatically give you this prompt like this. Okay. So here you can type anything. This is a Python, literally, this is a Python editor. Nothing but the interactive Python editor. Whatever you can do computation here. For example, if I type 1 plus 2, and if I would like to execute, just click on this run button, and it will do things like 1 plus 2 equal to 3. Okay. So there are many things we can do here, but as a basic, so this is what, this is the one thing. Okay. Now whoever has installed or done this thing, so you can try installing and executing these commands and all those things into your home. And whoever has been not been able to install this Conda environment and Conda environment, nourish the entered room. I can't accept right now, people. So here now we also have one interactive environment where these things all you do not need to install the environment and nothing has to be done. So you can just execute your program and do things through online. There is tool something known as Google Colab. If you go into Google and search Google COLLAB Colab, Google has provided one platform, so that provides the same capability like this interactive Jupyter notebook, all those platforms having softwares already installed and all. So we just have to do is just to go into Google and search Google Colab, and then click into this website. It will redirect to this one. So initially it will not work like that. So you have to log in through, as I am already logging through my Gmail account, you also have to log in through this. And so after login, so you will come across with this interface. So what is this is nothing but an online platform that provides you capability to do all your machine learning, deep learning, or artificial intelligence tasks through online. So what you can do is, for example, if we have to start doing new program or new project, what you have to do is just to go into file, then click on new notebook. So it will open one notebook. This is known as Google Colab. So this is similar one, as similar to the Jupyter one that we have installed already. Okay. So this is, if I do like this, for example, same thing, if I do like this, and if I execute, when you click on here, it will run the program, run the cell. Okay, it is, now it has given us the result like 1 plus 2 equal to 3. So anything you can do here, exactly whatever. You can install additional softwares as well. So you can even have the some facility of runtime as GPU. So where you can change the runtime and have your hardware acceleration like GPU or TPU. But the limitation with this is, so here you cannot save your data more than 24 hours. It also has the drive, like here, if you click here, so you will find files and all those things. It has the drive. But when you upload the data here and do computation, your computation cannot be more longer than 24 hours. So after 24 hours, your data get lost from here. So this is kind of temporary solution where you can do small kind of works and learn from this. Okay, is there any question? Questions?
So there is no way we can save it in some hardware?
You can just download and save it, but you can't keep it here. Like, for example, this is there. So you do computation, whatever you do computation, like for example, you have a data, you upload it here, and you run or execute the program, and whatever you do, you did the computation. Then after you save the file and you execute this, and you can download and save it in your local system. But after 12 or 24 hours, this data will automatically get deleted. So computation, actually, this does not keep data.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, now so this Google Colab. So if we talk about Google Colab, we have like two type of things we can do here. One thing is known as your these commands can be executed by two ways. One is known as your line command, magic commands. We call it magic commands. For example, when you do like when you click on here text, so you can add comments and do things like that. For example, this is Google Colab sheet. If I type like this, so this will serve as your comment box. So if we have to add next sheet or next sheet, you can do like this. This is Colab sheet. It has written like that. For example, if you have to highlight that, then you can do like hash hash hash. So what it will do is it will give a comment. This is comment. So for example, if I do x equal to 2 plus 3 and then click on this, so it will execute the thing. So if we have to print this, so print x. If I do this and execute, so control enter, if you type control enter, it will execute the it will execute the current, it will execute the operation on current cell. So now next things you can execute here also. Next cell. Similarly, you can have many cells, whatever you require, and you can type your command here, type your function or whatever here, and execute the things. So these cells can be primarily divided into two things. So one is known as the first one is known as magic commands. These are known as magic commands. Magic commands. So magic commands means to say The one that only affects the line, or the other that entirely affects these cells. So there are two types of things, two type of commands. The first one that only affects this line. For example, first one means to say, like for example, if I do like this percentage, if I type ls, so this is a Linux command, right? So are you familiar with Linux? Who else is familiar with Linux? No one? Okay, anyway. So ls means to say that list directories, whatever are directories there. Like for example, here is one folder, sample data folder is there. So when I do ls, it is showing a list of sample data folder name here. Like for example, if I want to make a new directory, there is a command in Linux. When you are in Linux system, you will know like there is a command like mkdir. Then you have to give a name like direct, for example, folder folder one. So if you have to execute a command, well, how you can execute this command here via this shell magic command. Okay, magic command, line magic command. So this is known as line magic command. So if I click this and execute, so it will make a folder here. So if we refresh here, you will see here folder one has been created. You got it? So any Linux commands can be executed via this command line interface in Google using this percentage sign. Also, so similarly, there are many other commands you can execute, like these are the Linux commands. Percentage ls, cd means to change the directory, pwd means current directory. So current directory means wherever we are, where are we? Like pwd, if I type pwd here, so this gives me current working directory. So that means this current directory slash content here. Okay, similarly, we have this shell magic commands. Shell magic commands is something like those commands which affect these entire cells. Like for example, if I want to write a file using command line, how can I write? Let's say I want to create one test Python file, for example. So to do that, what I will do is I'll just type a magic command write file. This is a command name write file. And when I say hello python dot py, so when you have to, like I am creating a Python file with name hello python.py. So Python files are created with extension .py. Okay. So when I execute this, it will actually write a file. It will actually create a file with name hello underscore python.py. So if I execute this, write file is a shell magic, but the shell body is empty.
You have to write something.
Yeah, test1.py, writing test1.py. Oh, it should actually work. Test1.py, it should actually work, but the write file is a shell magic, but the shell body is empty.
You should write something that's why.
Yeah, but that should work anyway.
You have to write some text in the file.
You have to write something like after entering enter, you have to do something like some or multiplication.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like def.
Now we can.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay. So it will write this thing. It will by default it will write like this. So these are shell commands. These are shell commands, and also you can run this file. Like for example, for uh, let's say this was there print. Let's say I was yes. Like simply if I write int hello world and I have simply called this file, and if I executed this overwriting, so it has overwritten the file. Now if we would like to run this file, so how can I run this file? Simply like percentage run. If you do like this hello underscore python,
Mm. Yeah.
so what is exactly a command? So percentage run, only percentage run. So this will directly run this. So because the difference between this percentage and double percentage is that percentage are these line magic commands. That means to say these are influencing only a single line. So that means, so this is known as line magic command. And when this double this double percent means to say cell magic command. So that means to say these are affecting multiple lines. So it is known as cell magic commands. So in this way you can do the manipulation.
I'm very new to this thing, and I have one question.
Yeah.
What is this? What is the application of this one? Because you will just write hello Python and then define test, print hello world test. So, what is the use of this thing?
So this is just a prototype. This is just a prototype how we will do coding later on. For example, when we are executing a large program or do things like that, computational things. So this is just the platform or thing that we will be going to use these type of patterns and all those things. So when you have to, like if you write a program and you need sometimes you will need to execute those programs through the command line, or you may have certain data like certain executable files in the directories placed, but you would like to execute multiple files. So at that moment these commands will be helpful.
All right.
So next thing is like so we can also have options to download to attach your Google Drive here, or browse or download the files from here using the command line. So for doing that, so here if you would like to download the file, you can download file also from the Google Colab using this library. From google.colab you have to import the file library, and then if you type files.download, whatever your file name you give, So it will automatically download that file to your local system. So like for example, from Google dot Colab import files. So this is the way to import packages in Python. So in Python, what we do is we like Google.colab, we have already a software. This is built-in library or package in this Google platform. So from the Google.colab package, we are importing one files utility. Okay. We are importing files utility. These files have multiple options like download and many other things. Like if we have to download the file, files dot download. Like for example, files have different utilities. You have the utilities of file download, file upload, file upload of file, view, many things. If I type download and here, and if I give the file name, let's say we have created hello underscore python dot py. Actually, someone's voice is breaking or giving noise. So can you please go on mute? Yeah, now I guess it's clear. Okay, so when I say files.download hello python.py, so if I execute this, what it will do is it will automatically download this file. So it asked for downloading, and you can download this file if you require. Similarly, you can have option to upload the file also. Similarly, if you say files.upload, simply if you say files.upload, so when you enter, when you control enter, now it will ask for the option to upload the file. So choose a file from here, and for example, if I upload this logo, so it will automatically upload the file. Okay, it has uploaded the file. Here it has uploaded the file. Okay, similarly, we can mount our Google Drive also in Google Colab platform. We can mount Google Drive into this Colab platform. So how we can mount? Using Google Drive, mount utility is there. So for Google mounting, we have import drive option. So there is a utility or package in Google.colab. So you just have to do is from Google.colab, you import drive functionality, and using the drive.mount, you just have to give your drive name, Google Drive name. So in this way, you can mount your Google Drive as well. Like from Google.colab, if I say what I would like to do from Google.colab import drive. Okay, I would like to import drive utility. So I want to have one more cell added here because I want to add more code. So here I go here and just click here. So it will do this. So when I do drive dot, I want to mount my drive. So what is my drive? So my drive is literally, if you go to Google Drive, so all of you are familiar with Google Drive, right? So this is the Google Drive provided free with Google. So if you go to drive.google.com, it comes free with the Gmail. So perhaps everybody might be familiar with this Google Drive. So this is my Google Drive where you can freely place your documents, whatever softwares or all those things here. Okay, so here if you would like to mount to your drive, so what you have to do is by default this Google Drive name is my drive. by default, this drive name is my drive. So you can give simply the drive name here, like /my drive. So if you do this and execute this, what it will do is, so it asks for your permission because I didn't provide the permission. So it got failed. If we click here again, it asks for permission and you just have to connect to Google Drive. But don't do this because sometimes if you were not able to handle the data and because you are programmatically accessing these things, your Google Drive data might get deleted or whatever it might happen to your Google Drive. So having mounting means to say that mount means to say Google Drive, all Google Drive functionalities you are bringing here. Here. Dismiss. It should show the Google Drive. It should show Google Drive here in this list. See, now it has shown. It has shown this drive, then my drive. So here all my documents and everything is there. So that means to say this option of, like here I have many documents, my classroom Colab documents, many things are there. These are my personal documents. So that means to say, so what I mean to say is if you have a data here, like if you have uploaded your data here as Google Drive data is permanent one. If you have uploaded this data here and you want to do certain execution, you want to do certain operations in this data. So what you can do is you can just mount your Google Drive over here from here, and then you can execute. Like if you have to load the file, you can just provide the command and load the file and then do a certain operations. And then finally, you just have to unmount. You have to unmount. So unmount means to say, you have to remove this drive folder. Drive dot on plus and unmount. So that means to it will clear all those cache behaviors from here. Okay. So this will, now if I refresh here, this has gone. Okay. Okay, let's have discussion.